Okay, now let's all turn to lesson 3E. This lesson is called My Favorite Day. So let me ask you, what do you think this lesson is going to be about?
About our favorite day of the week and about what we do on that day.
Exactly. Okay. Now, as you can see, this is also a 2-page lesson. We have a little bit of vocabulary. Then we focus on listening. And finally, we have a speaking and writing activity. Notice there's no grammar in this lesson. Okay, so the primary focus is on the skills, okay, and especially on the writing skill. All right, we're going to start this lesson now by having a closer look at the vocabulary. Okay, so here we have the vocabulary, all right, and the vocabulary here has to do with hobbies. As you can see, they are grouped, okay, and they all have a verb. Okay, because what this means that if we want to talk about these hobbies, all right, we have to use the verb that goes with these hobbies. For example, if you want to talk about model planes, you have to use the verb make to make model planes. If you want to talk about fishing, okay, we say go fishing, all right. About karate, okay, we say do karate. All right, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to play the CD and I want you to listen and repeat what you hear. Okay? So go ahead.
Make jewellery. Make paper flowers. Make model planes. Go rollerblading. Go fishing. Collect comics. Collect coins. Collect stamps. Do arts and crafts. Do karate.
Okay, now let me ask you, have you got any hobbies?
I go fishing and I collect stamps.
Okay, so you go fishing and you collect stamps. Very good. Moving on to the listening activity. All right. In this activity, you're going to hear two people talking, okay? You're going to hear Harry talking with his Uncle Ted about their hobbies, all right? And what we have to do is decide if these statements over here are true or false. Let's have a look at these statements. The first one, okay, it says here, Harry collects coins. Is it true or false? Number 2, Uncle Ted makes model cars. Number 3, Uncle Ted plays tennis with a friend. Number 4, Harry's favorite hobby is rollerblading. Number 5, Uncle Ted thinks rollerblading is fun. All right, so let's listen to the recording. Let's mark our answers, and remember, I also want you to justify your answer, okay? To tell me why you think it's true or why you think it's false. All right, let's begin.
Hey, look, Harry. A coin.
Nice. You collect coins, Uncle Ted, right?
No, I don't. Do you?
Yes, but I've got lots of those. Do you collect anything?
No, I don't. I like arts and crafts.
What do you mean?
I make model planes. I've got one in my car, look.
Wow, that's amazing.
Here you go, Harry. You can have it.
Thanks, Uncle Ted. Have you got other hobbies?
I play sports.
Really?
Yeah, tennis is my favorite sport. I usually play with my friend Jerry from work. He's really good. What about you?
My hobbies? I go rollerblading after school.
Do you like it? I mean, isn't it boring?
No, I like rollerblading very much. It's my favorite sport, and it's fun.
I don't think so. I don't like it. But then again, we're not the same age.
Okay, let's go over this exercise together now. Number 1. Harry collects coins. Is it true or false, and why?
It's true because Uncle Ted asked him if he collects coins and he said yes.
Very good. Let's also look at number 2. Uncle Ted makes model cars. Is this true or false?
It's false because he said that he makes model planes.
Very good. Okay. And as you can see, here we have the key now to the other statements, so you go over them and explain them with the students. Moving on now to the speaking and writing section. All right, what do you see here in this picture?
Someone rollerblading.
Okay, so we see someone rollerblading, right. All right, now, what I'd like you to do is read this text, okay, which is about Ahmad's favorite day of the week, okay? And after you read it, all right, I want you to complete this table with information from the text. In other words, I want you to tell me here when does Ahmad do the activities, okay? What activities does he do and with whom? All right, so I'll give you a few minutes to read this text, answer the questions, okay, and we'll go over it together. Okay, let's go over this activity together now. For the first box, when does Ahmad buy comics?
In the morning.
In the morning, very good. What about in the afternoon? What does he do and with whom? Yes?
He plays computer games with his friends and goes rollerblading with his cousins.
Very good. Okay, and then you go over the other questions as well. Now let me ask you some questions regarding the text. What is Ahmad's favorite day of the week? Yes?
Thursday.
Thursday, okay. What time does he get up in the morning?
At about 8 o'clock.
At about 8 o'clock, okay. All right. If we have a look now at activity B, all right, we have a table here. And what I'd like you to do is complete this table about your favorite day of the week, okay? Think about what you do, when you do it, and with who you do it, okay? So after you complete this table, all right, you ask with your partner, you ask each other these questions, and you answer them. All right? Now, I'm going to demonstrate this activity with one of you so I can give you an example and help you out. The question here is, what's your favorite day of the week? So what's your favorite day of the week?
Thursday.
Thursday, okay. What do you do in the morning?
I have a big breakfast with my family.
You have a big breakfast with your family. What do you do in the afternoon?
I go rollerblading with my friends.
Okay. And what do you do in the evening?
I visit my grandparents.
Okay, very good. So now, I'd like you, again, first to complete this table and then to do the speaking activity with your partner. You may begin. In exercise C now, we are going to learn about the correct word order of English sentences. It says here, in English, we always put the subject of a sentence before the verb. For example, I collect stamps. Okay, so the subject is I and the verb is collect. Another example, Ray doesn't play football. Again, the subject is Ray, the verb is doesn't play. So now here we have 5 sentences, okay? These sentences are in jumbled order. So what I'd like you to do is to put them in the correct order. Remember, you put the subject first, then the verb. So begin, and then we are going to correct it together. Okay, let's go over this exercise together. Number 1, we have here goes, Fridays, Rami on rollerblading. So, what should be the correct order?
Rami goes rollerblading on Fridays.
Very good. Rami goes rollerblading on Fridays, okay? Rami, the subject, the verb, goes. Okay. What about number 2?
I don't make model planes.
Okay, I don't make model planes. Again, the subject is I and the verb is don't make. Okay, very good. And then you continue correcting the rest with the students. In exercise D now, okay, you have to write a paragraph about your favorite day of the week. Okay? Now, you can also use information from activity B. So, you can begin your paragraph in this way. My favorite day of the week is Thursday, okay? In the morning, what do you do in the morning? In the afternoon, what do you do? With who do you do it, maybe? In the evening, and so on. And look at the tip here. Remember to check the word order in your writing. Always, the subject, then the verb, and the adverbs of frequency, okay? All right, now I'm going to give you a few minutes, and then I'm going to ask some of you to read out your paragraphs to me, okay? So you may begin. Are you ready? Have you finished? Very good. Who would like to read out their paragraphs? Go ahead.
My favorite day of the week is Thursday. In the morning, I have a big breakfast with my family. In the afternoon, I go rollerblading with my friends. In the evening, I visit my grandparents.
Very good. Now, for homework, I would like you to do all of the workbook activities. Okay, here you're going to focus on vocabulary and also a little bit of writing practice. Okay, take a look at these activities, these exercises, and tell me if everything is clear to you. Do you understand what you have to do in each activity? Yes? Okay, fine. So this is your homework, all right? And we are going to correct it together next time in class. And here our model lesson comes to an end. I hope that you have enjoyed this lesson, and I also hope that I have given you some useful advice and useful information on how to use a full blast one and how to make your lessons more exciting and more stimulating for your students. Thank you.